Welcome back. You're still watching the Afia Morning Show live from Enugu, and this is saying Happy New Month to you and yours, of course, your entire family. Thank you for watching Afia TV all year long. It's already August, and I can't stop thinking about the women who are currently preparing their wrappers for the August meeting. And somehow I also do think about Christmas. Oji, what stands out to you in the month of August?
Well, one would say is August meeting, by the way, because that's when our mothers, women, have that assembly, have conversation around what bothers them, worries them, and all that. It's a great deal that, yes, they do meet to have those conversations, find a way and solutions to solve it. But one would say, too, is a way or a time they go flaunt and flex on each other, too.
And many of the problems revolve around you men. So let's wait and see how what issues to be brought forward this year, and of course what the various first ladies will be doing in the various states. Now we move on to our first regional stories, taken from Umuahia, Abia State, where days after a three-story building collapsed at a low-cost housing estate in Umuahia, survivors have been discharged from the hospital but remain stranded. Afia TV's Deputy Chief Correspondent, Emmanuel Nwazue, has been following the story and now files this update.
At the Abia State Specialist Hospital in Umuahia, the mood is mixed. Relief at survival, but uncertainty about the future. Mrs. Blessing Ugochukwu, her 12-year-old daughter, Favor, and her 5-month-old child are the 3 victims rescued from the collapsed building last Saturday.
I feel happy. First of all, I thank God. It's not by my power or by anyone here power. It's all by His grace. So for that reason, I thank the mighty God, and also thank government in the first place for taking care of me and my family, because that incident is not a small incident. So by that reason, I thank them for my rescue. The actual thing I need, number one, I need accommodation, because many things in my house spoil. Not any single thing brought from that house. So I need accommodation.
Her daughter, Favor Chiamaka Ugochukwu, who was earlier reported as a 5-year-old, is 12 years old. She echoes similar feelings of gratitude.
I feel good. I thank God for keeping me and my family alive. And I also thank God for taking care of us.
The father of the house, Mr. Ugochukwu, who was distraught a few days ago over the incident, appears to have had some relief.
So I'm very happy today. I see my family, they are getting better and they are okay. So I thank God. Everything happened, I know that God do everything. It's not about our power. And I take government will come take care of my family. So I'm very happy.
Meanwhile, at the time of our visit, the State Commissioner for Health, Professor Enoch Obunayuche, was also at the hospital to see the victims.
Immediately the incident was reported and the victims were evacuated to a private hospital. The decision was taken to transfer all the victims to the specialist hospital so that we can monitor their cases and ensure that they receive the appropriate interventions, and that the 3 of them that were rescued and got are now all in good condition. And now we are talking about where they go from there, and already there have been plans made to ensure that they are resettled while decisive steps are taken to remedy the situation.
But in a phone interview a day after our visit, Mr. Ugochukwu, the victim's husband, told this reporter that though his wife and children have been discharged, they are yet to leave the hospital, as he has been asked to look for a new place, which bills will be footed by the owner of the collapsed building.
The hospital is not disturbing you, right?
No,
So
now all the other one are feeding my feeding the morning to the I'm walking about now.
When we reached Mr. Kingsley Agomo, the General Manager of the Umuahia Capital Development Authority, on the phone over this development, he promised to get back to us, but didn't as of the time of this report. For now, the Ugochukwu family remains in limbo, discharged from the hospital, but with nowhere to go. In Umuahia, Emmanuel Nwazue reports.
To the Afia Morning Show, thank you for staying with us. We took a really sad story about the family affected by the collapse of the building allegedly owned by one Chief Ikechi Emenike, who appears to be a renowned politician in Abia State. Now, the family members are having difficulty leaving the hospital even after being discharged because they have nowhere else to go. I mean, I think at this point, it's just great to reach out to well-meaning Nigerians to, try and assist this family in any way that you can, because they are stranded for a fault that was man-made, but not theirs.
This is an issue we always have. When the news fades, what happens afterwards, right? Now they are in discharge and they are homeless, nowhere to go to. And it even baffles me that we are talking about this at this point in time and there's no aid, right? This is a time a government that has empathy could step up, and even if you have reserve apartments, these are times you make use of those kind of facilities, right? Because these people are going through trauma. You know what it means for a building to collapse on your building and you survive it. Do you know the trauma?
There were children involved.
So you keep having flashes on us. So all we need to do in the society right now is to help these people, bring them back, accommodate them, right? So as you stated, calling out for any individual out there who, could actually help reduce their sufferings. Their mindset right now is kind of messed up, right? But we know that, yes, we Nigeria are loving people. If the government can't do it, there are some individuals who can actually do this, reach out and help these families, right? Please, it's important.
It's very important. And of course, we also continue to implore the said individual who was alleged to have owned the building. If he really does own the building that collapsed, we also try to encourage him now to reach out to the family and help in any way that he can. Though the report already clearly stated that, if he's the one as alleged, he would have to basically ensure that he secures new accommodation for them at his cost. And Afia TV will continue to follow the story. That's our commitment. And of course, we'll capture the moments that this family is restored to their new home, hopefully.